Hi, welcome to Task UNIMAS and come with me and see the ecosystem here.
The UNIMAS Lake has a freshwater ecosystem. It is a place where different living things, like plants and animals, interact with the water, temperature, sunlight, and nutrients. These things together make up the ecosystem, where organisms depend on each other to survive and grow. The lake ecosystem includes both abiotic and biotic factors that interact to create a balanced environment. Abiotic factors such as water, temperature, sunlight, dissolved oxygen, and nutrient. Water provides a habitat for organisms and affects temperature and nutrient distribution. Sunlight enables photosynthesis by aquatic plants and algae. Dissolved oxygen level impact the survival of organisms. Nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus are essential for the growth of producer. Biotic factors include producer, consumer, and decomposer. Producer converts sunlight and nutrient into energy. Consumer feed on producer and each other, while decomposer break down organic matter. These factors interact through food chain, nutrient cycling, predator-prey relationship, and symbiotic interaction. Limiting factors in a lake ecosystem include nutrient, light, dissolved oxygen, temperature, water, and predation or competition.
Now we at East College UNIMAS Lake. Okay, we can see the ecosystem here. The type of ecosystem at this East Lake is lake ecosystem. Lake ecosystem include biotic plant, animal, and microorganism as well as abiotic physical and chemical interaction. Based on the East Lake, abiotic factor is the sun, which provide light and heat. The light helps sustain photosynthesis in phytoplankton and aquatic plants. Temperature is important abiotic factor since several organisms in lake ecosystem are unable to regulate their body temperature independently. Therefore, they depend on the temperature. When also another abiotic factor of lake ecosystem which when affect the surface water of the lake, the chemistry of the lake, such as the pH and concentration of dissolved oxygen, also determine the type of ecosystem present. Biotic factors include the living organisms that impact the ecosystem of the lake. Bacteria help in decomposing waste material and are present in the gut of several organisms. Lakes also have producers such as phytoplankton and aquatic plants that determine the type of ecosystem present. The main limiting factor in a lake ecosystem are temperature, sunlight, oxygen content, and nutrient availability. We are here at Real Living Lab. Come with me to see the ecosystem in there.
The type of ecosystem in Real Living Lab is forest ecosystem. It is a large, natural and complex ecosystem. Forest ecosystem of Real Living Lab is included in biome of tropical rainforest. Based on the observation in Real Living Lab, the abiotic factors which exist there such as light, temperature, soil and water. First is light, where light energy is used by green plants during the process of photosynthesis. Next is temperature, where temperature strongly influences the growth and functioning of plants, such as for process transpiration. Beside is soil, where it supplies nutrients to plants and soil also become a habitat for some insects. Last is water. The function of water is to enhance the plant growth and animals need water for their bodies to function. For the biotic factors of the forest ecosystem are animals, plants, fungi, and bacteria. For example, the interaction of biotic factors is commensalism, which is the relationship between trees and epiphytic plants. Limiting factors that exist in forest ecosystem in real living lab are temperature, light requirements, water, nutrients, soil, competition, and predation.
The experience on completing this mini project does help us to understand our responsibility and role as a citizen, as it helps us to understand the ecosystem concept in real life. From this mini project experience, we got to know and learn about the abiotic and biotic factors of both lake and forest ecosystem. From that, we are able to differentiate between the biotic and abiotic factors that we have in the ecosystem. As a citizen, we should value the livable environment for human and nature, promote conservation and restoration of resources, and supporting nature protection and biodiversity. We should not overexploit our natural resources as this impacting the environment.
While visiting the ecosystem, we learned that healthy ecological network is really important to everything in this world because everything here is connected. It is a habitat for many native plants and wildlife. We can see a lot of species of plants and animals that live in this one big canopy. Moreover, we can see this ecosystem are where most of the natural processes take place. For example, soil regeneration, flood prevention, waste decomposition, and seed dispersal. Basically everything we depend on for our survival. To conclude, skills such as observation, communication, teamwork, documentations, and more were gained from this experience.